Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about this bag. This is the Daly Satchel from JW Hulme, and it was sent to me from JW Hulme to review for you guys. I've been able to use it for about 3 weeks, but I did get it about 2 months ago, so I've been testing it on and off, but I really want to share with you a full review of how really cool this bag is. It is very, very charming, but very blue. So it is, in my eyes, I always call it big blue because it's just really bold, a bright color. I generally stick to very neutral browns when I pick bags, so I love that there's some more color in my collection. So what you can expect from this video is a full review, pros and cons, what fits in the bag, the quality of the bag, how I wear it, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's jump into it. So let's start with what the bag can hold, and then we'll talk about its features because I have it completely full right now. It's really big, and I have all my notes inside with the dimensions and everything that I want to read off. So let me open it up and show you what I'm putting in here. This would not be what I'd be carrying every single day, but I like to get it completely full so you know its capacity, because what you carry at home might be different. So here we go. We have an iPad mini. I'm going to just toss everything right next to me. The filofax personal size, and this is the one I was looking for. This has my notes. So now I have my info in front of me. And a 14-ounce water bottle, a backup battery with cord. My phone's been acting funny. It needs to charge halfway through the day. This is a newer wallet to me. I really like it. It's called a French wristlet from Will Leather. That's really, yeah, I can show that. It's really charming. Lots of pockets, a zipper option here. So that's been fun to carry. A pouch from Whipping Post. Some earbuds. And then it's almost empty, but now I can lift it up and carry it and show you what is inside. So we have a back zipper. Here is the logo. Here's the other side. There are 2 pockets. I have some mints and some lip gloss and some Kleenexes, and there is a medium length keychain, which is helpful. It is fully lined, which is, I would say, extremely rare for my bags. Most bags are unlined or have pigskin lining, so this is a full black lining, which is really nice. So now we can kind of do more of the overview on the outside. The closure, I want to see, I'll zoom you in. The closure is kind of interesting. You would think it's a buckle, but it's just a turn lock. So these pieces match up and you turn it, can you see? Turn it, and then you can just easily open it like this and you're in. So pretty fast access. This looks like it would be a pocket here, but it's not. It's just a piece of leather that holds the 2 rolled arm straps. Here's one, and then the back is the other. I'll mention this in the pros and cons part, but this is my #1 pro. There is a pocket right here, a fully zipped pocket, the full length of the bag. And that's where I normally keep my cell phone or anything I need to access really quickly. I love that because I've seen this style bag around, but you would always want like an outside pocket for fast access, and it's right there. Isn't that really nice? So these rolled handles are just really comfortable, really stylish to wear in the crook of your arm. You can roll them all the way up your shoulder if you want, but like on me, it's not. It doesn't really work for me, but it might for some other women. But I like wearing it in the crook of my arm. I'll model it at the end of this video. So Now that you've kind of seen an overview, I can go into like dimensions of the bag. So it's 13 wide, but 17 and a half wide at the top. So there's a little bit of a tapered look to it. It's 13 in height, 6.5 in depth. That's a lot. And that's always where a purse makes or breaks it for me, is it with makes or breaks it for me is in the depth, because the depth of the bag is in how much you can put in it. The height and width rarely really have to do with how much it can hold. The depth is everything. It weighs 2.5 pounds, and the drop from here to here is 7.5 inches. The hardware is solid brass hardware. This leather is called blue leather, and I mentioned it was fully lined, and JW Hulme does offer free monogramming. But I don't do that, but you now know it's free and you can do that. So for an average week, let me show you what I would put in it, because I did show you max capacity, but how I've been using it is I'll put some stuff back in it. But I did think while it's empty, it would be kind of cool to see what a bag organizer looks like. It's black, so I don't know if it's coming through. But this is from Urban Southern, and because this bag is just a big box, really, I wonder if you could get a little more organized. Yes, that fits perfectly. Let's catch the light in there. Yeah, so maybe I'll use that while I fill it up. So I always have my wallet with me. I always have that whipping post pouch, always. My earbuds, and yeah, sometimes the battery's been coming with me. I've been mentioning that, but we'll put the battery in there. So I'll put him over here. And then I would bring my day planner, but I need that, so I'm not going to put it in there. So here's kind of what it looks like, a little bit more full. There's the light. And then we can close it up. It is so charming. And my daily life is, I work from home, so I'm not always leaving every morning to go to an office. And I've been using this bag a lot when I would go to the grocery store, church, or a meeting for my company. And I just feel a little more polished when I carry this. I don't need my outfit to be really polished. I'm not polished today, but I feel like it just elevates everything, and it's such a nice bold color. But if you've seen any of the videos on my channel, I'm more like rugged. I dress pretty casual, my bags are really rugged, and this one is definitely on the higher end look and style, and the price matches it. It does retail for $4.95, which is an investment, but I think it's gorgeous. When they came out with this style, I had my eye on it, and I was excited to work with them on reviewing this for them. So let's see, what else did I write? We did the price, the weight, dimensions. Let's talk about the quality. So JW Hulme recently had a change with their manufacturing. They use full grain leather from the USA, but the bags are, how would you say, like manufactured, put together overseas now. And so some of us diehard leather fans were really curious to see, like, is the leather or the quality going to change with this change? And I would say it has not at all. Not at all. I do have one video, I'll link below, that is me reviewing the JW Hulme Henry satchel from a couple years ago. And I really liked that bag. I ended up selling it. But I loved the quality, I loved the stitching, the hardware, everything's been amazing, and it's the exact same. Like, there's no noticeable differences between the change they have now by having it manufactured overseas. And on their end of things, that's just what they needed to do, and on my end of things, nothing changed. So I'm for it. The bag has a 2-year warranty, which is on the lower end of most of the bags I owned, but still generous for majority of companies. And they have a 30-day return policy. Yeah, I would say the quality is just still there. I mean, let me zoom you in even more if you'd like. And you can just take your time like looking. The stitching is still just as efficient. Their bags are going to last. I don't know if the 2-year warranty is an update from years past. Do you guys remember what it used to be? There are some metal feet I didn't point out. How lovely is that on the bottom? And I've been using it for 3 weeks, almost a month, and there's really no sign of wear or tear. But the full grain leather is from the USA. It is cow hide. And the handles you've been seeing, they stay up, they don't. They're a little, yeah, okay. So now we can move on to pros and cons. The pros for me are that back pocket. This pocket is so genius to me. Where it's placed, how convenient it is, how big it is. That is a fully lined zipper pocket, YKK zipper, very smooth pull. I think another pro is the style of the bag. It's just so charming. It really reads high-end. It has such a nice balanced look to its moments and accessories and flaps. I just love it. The brass hardware really pops in the blue. I really like the capacity. We went through that, but it's really a big bag. It can hold a lot. It can't hold a 13-inch laptop though. I tried that and it wouldn't close. So there is a limit to this. But for sure, iPads, iPad minis, tablets, those work. Another thing I love is the quality. I was very curious about this style and wanting to try this bag, but I was really curious to get my hands on and understand, you know, if anything changed with their quality. And then I love the hardware. For it to be solid brass and just gold, or it's brass but it reads gold, you know, I just love that look. And then the cons, I was trying to really be critical and think what could be a con with this bag, and I wasn't really thinking of any. The only thing I can think of is it would be nice if there was maybe a version on their website that was one size smaller. You know, maybe instead of 13 wide, it was like 10 wide, and it had a crossbody strap, because that size is a little bit more where I like to be, 10 or 11 inches. This is in my closet, in my collection, this is considered large. This is a large bag. So I just thought that'd be cool to see a couple more versions of this. It does have some detailing that reminds me of my Henry. The Henry had like straps coming down here that were just fake. So they kind of just edited that a little. Oh, and this is adjustable, by the way. If you have it more or less full, you can make it longer or shorter there. And I'm going to add one more pro. I really like that the edges are finished with this wrap of leather. A lot of my bags have unfinished edges, which really works well for their ruggedness. But to have that just tasteful lining, edging, that's really, really, really nice looking. Isn't it cute? I wore yellow so I would like kind of complement it. But I really like it. So that will be it for today, guys. I'm going to quickly adjust the camera and model it for you, and then you can check out more photos on Instagram at ThePerfectLeatherBag, and be sure to leave me comments and questions below. I'll see you next time. Bye. All right, everybody, I'm 5'5", and here's the Daly Satchel. Just hanging by my side. In the crook of my arm, which is my preferred way to carry. Really comfortable. These handles are rolled, and just, I mean, with what I'm carrying today, this is really comfortable. And then up my arm, I don't know. It doesn't really work for my frame. Doesn't really work. That's okay. We'll keep it down here. Isn't that so cute? And if I was all dressier, I think it would even be better. But it's also nice on a casual day. All right. So everybody, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.